Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I see you. I see your views. I see your watch time. I'm very grateful. This inspires me to keep pushing out my knowledge, experiences, what I've learned over time, and I sort of think that it would be only right if I share. So it sort of inspires me. Your watch time, your shares, your likes. In as much, no matter how little it is, it inspires me to share more, to extend my knowledge, my know-how, my experiences, sort of either the one I picked from others, the one I learned from myself, the one I opened myself to. So it's sort of a great push for me as you guys are engaging and sort of sharing what I'm dishing out. Thank you so much. God bless you. So the idea I wanted to share today is the basic principle behind, as a guardian or as somebody who you have been entrusted. So a particular person have been entrusted in your care. What is your role? What is your primary role? So I'm not talking about parents now alone. I'm talking about guardian. No matter anybody that is entrusted in your care as a person, to sort of maybe train or to sort of oversee or to sort of bequeath your knowledge or understanding to, or to sort of guide towards a particular direction, to a particular line of activity, towards a particular area, either towards achieving a particular goal or becoming a better person. So what is your primary role as that person? First and foremost, there exists, aside from the core or foundational reason for the person being entrusted in your care, that is, the person is entrusted in your care so that you can enable the person achieve a particular outcome. So as a parent now, you have children in your care in order to enable them become a better version of themselves as a person. I think the heights that you as a parent, you've either been able to attain or not. So in order to enable those offspring you give birth to, either attain those heights or surpass it. So it can be you pouring yourself out into them to enable them to become a better person. So aside from those core, so even as a leader in sort of in a space, and you have people you're training, you're coaching, aside from transferring your knowledge, your skill towards that person to enable that person, sort of gain insights, equip them to understanding about that skill, about a particular subject area. So aside from those core, what is the main role as a guardian or as somebody whom you have taken it upon yourself to sort of bridge younger people, sort of train people on a particular subject area or a particular subject matter? So the thing is, one of the core function or one of the core responsibility as a leader, as a guardian, is to ensure that the people that are bequeathed unto us to sort of manage, to sort of pour in our knowledge, our understanding, to go on to not only have an understanding of that knowledge or that skill or that proficiency, they go on to sort of apply it. Then after application, they themselves go on to replicate that which they learned from you in others. So in that, the core function of a guardian, of somebody that have people that is looking to pouring herself into entrusting them with knowledge, supporting them with knowledge, with know-how, is to ensure that for every skill, for every capability they are looking to disseminate to these people, to people that are looking up to them for guidance, for technological knowledge, for know-how, they ensure that after having learned it, after having been equipped, they go on to apply, because application is very key. Anything you learn theoretically and don't apply, it's as good as not even learning it in the first place. So they go on to apply it. Then having applied it, they now become sort of a foundation builder, or sort of a leader in themselves, in that people too can also now begin to look into them for guidance. That's sort of like the sort of loop that exists in this cycle. So why, and it is very important for us that in the knowledge we are bequeathing, in the knowledge we are transferring, in what we are trying to sort of build by enriching people with knowledge, with skills, with proficiency, with know-how, it is a mandate upon us as people who have been saddled with this responsibility to ensure that what we are dishing out to these people that looks up to us for guidance is something that is correct, something that is in line, something that preaches positivity, preaches value system, values that are aligned. Because once you fail in your part, this sort of snowballs into ripple effect, in that if you disseminate bad information, if you disseminate bad knowledge to somebody that looks up to you for guidance, the person becomes equipped with that bad knowledge, takes it now, runs with it, then further bequeaths that into people too that look up to him for guidance. Those people too sort of takes that knowledge too and bequeath that to others, and it goes on and on and on. Same thing when you imbibe positivity, when you project positivity, when you disseminate the right knowledge, the right sort of information, the right value system, no matter what field you're in, no matter if you're a parent, no matter if you're a leader, so far your role entails disseminating information, building people up, replicating yourselves in others to ensure that they become a better person. It is a mandate upon yourself, and it's a duty that what you're disseminating, what you're dishing out is of positivity, is of the right value system, aligns with societal values and expectation, in that if you disseminate positivity to that person that looks up to you for guidance, if you disseminate the right sort of information to the person that looks up to you for guidance, if you equip them with the right set of skills, they will go on to replicate that also in other people, and it goes on and on and on and on. So this is like a call for us to ensure that in everything we're doing, if it entails that somebody has been recruited upon or recruited onto us to sort of learn from us, to sort of grow, and pick up insight from us, to ensure that we disseminate the right set of information, the right set of skills, we give them the right set of foundational knowledge, the right set of principles, and align with just only value system, but with societal values also. This, if done properly, to ensure that our world become a better place. So this is what I thought to share, guys. Please kindly drop your thoughts, drop your comments, and I want to hear your perspective on this. It is very, very important that we that we are training people, we that we are recruiting others with knowledge, we do the right thing to make sure that we equip people, we train people with the right set of skills, with the right set of knowledge, with the right set of technical know-how, with the right set of value system, that align with the societal core, because this would go on to snowball, because they will take what you've trained them, because we are a product of experiences, events, and sort of situations around us. We are product of our experience, we are product of events, we are product of things we've learned. No human being came from heaven and just knew everything else. It's product of experience, learning and relearning, that sort of equip them to become who they are. So it's important that we equip people with the right set of information, right set of value system, right set of skills and proficiencies to ensure that they become a better person. Until the next video, see you in the next one. Bye.